Courses versus memberships. Which one is best for you and your business? Let's talk about the difference between a course and a membership, the pros and cons to help you determine which one will be the best for you and your business to generate the income that you want and have the lifestyle you dream about. I'll also share the strategy that I've used to generate a multi-million-dollar course and membership site. I don't tell you that to brag that I've made a lot of money with this course and membership, but I'm telling you that because you might have found me on YouTube and be wondering who the heck this girl is, right? Can I trust her? Does she know what she's talking about? So I want to share with you that I have done this before. I have generated success before. And so I'm here to teach you what I have learned in hopes that I can help you get there faster. So take it or leave it. I'm here to show up to serve you in any way that I can. So this was a topic that was brought to me by a student. So thank you for bringing this question so that I can share it with the rest of you. You're listening to the Badass is the New Black podcast. I'm Chrissy Chin, your host, here to teach you how to build an online business that you love and in a way that allows you to work a little bit less so you can enjoy a whole lot more. My hope is that you've showed up to today's episode ready to learn something new and will be inspired to take imperfect action in your business right away. I won't make you wait any longer. Let's dive in. If you are diving into this episode and you're thinking to yourself, I really want to create a course, I want to create a membership, I'm not sure what to do, I have a resource that's going to be super helpful for you to kind of decipher what's the knowledge that I have, what are the skills that I have, and how could I leverage that into a digital product that I could sell, whether it be a course or a membership site or maybe something else. So if you're interested in me helping you figure that out, then go ahead and download my Turn Your Knowledge into Profit guide and worksheet. You can find that at thechrissychin.com/profit. Okay, let's dive in today's episode. Let's talk about the difference between digital courses and a membership, the pros and the cons, which one's going to be best for you, for your business, for your lifestyle. Let's not waste any time. Let's dive right in. So a digital course is typically you taking a process or a training that you do and putting it into a digital format. And that could include a few modules. Within those modules are lessons. It could be a variety of things, but it's basically bundled up in one package and offered at one payment. Now, of course, you could have a payment plan, but the idea is really bundle it up, sell it, one payment, and you're done. Now you create the content for the course, you put it in your hosting site, something like Kajabi, which is I use. There's a lot of other options. And then you pitch your course, someone purchases it, and that's it, right? But the overall idea and concept is that it's standalone. It's a standalone offer that generates a one-time payment for you. Your students will get access to the content either all at once, or maybe you decide to drip the content out and they get it over a period of time. We're not going to dive into those details about course creation today. We're really just kind of here to talk about the overall concept of a course and if it is the best thing for you. Now, I've seen courses range from $7 to $3,000. So there's a wide range of pricing. If you want to talk about pricing, I have another episode on that called 3 Things to Consider When Pricing Your Course. I also have one for memberships, so you can go listen to that episode. But many people that come to me, they want to create a course. They're people that are doing some type of training or a service one-on-one, and they've really maxed out their schedule. They aren't able to scale their business unless they drastically increase their prices, which they know either they can't do or they don't want to do. And they want more time back to invest either in other passion projects or spend more time in their business in another capacity, or they want to be able to spend more time with family. Pick and choose your reason why you want more time. Tell me, and I've heard it before, and they also want to be able to scale their business and generate more profit. So a perfect example of this is one of my students. She's a New York Times bestselling ghostwriter. I think she's done like 9 New York Times or 10 now bestselling ghostwriter books. Amelia, I've talked about her before on the podcast. I've had her on the podcast. She's amazing. Now she was maxed out working one-on-one with clients to help them get the outline of their book started. And she came to me and she said, Chrissy, I'm maxed out on my time. I want to be able to increase my revenue for my business. I want to be able to serve more people at the same time, get back more time to spend with my family. I want to do what you're doing. Tell me how to do it. Right. And so I said, okay, well, can you take what you do one-on-one with your clients and put it into a standalone training that you could walk them through this process using guided videos, maybe PDFs or worksheets along with that, and get them the same results through that process as if they were meeting with you one-on-one? And she said, yes, absolutely 100%. And so she created with my guidance, the Nail Your Outline course. Okay. That allows someone to go through her phase 1 of writing a book, which is nailing their outline, getting their outline down so they have a clear guide of the rest of the part, which is writing the book, right? So take care of that phase 1, that hard part first, the outline. And we found out that her course does get the same results as working with her one-on-one. And I know this because I was a test example for her and I did the course and I worked one-on-one with her. So she asked me the questions and I gave her the answers. And then we both went away and we created outlines for my book that I will be probably writing forever if it ever comes out. But then we came back together and we compared our outlines and they were like scarily, which is probably not a word, they were the same, basically the same. And so it was kind of crazy. There was a million directions we could have taken with that outline and following the guide and really listening. What did she say in those videos? We came up with basically the same outline. And so that was validation proof that she could take her one-on-one service, she could turn it into a course, and she could help her students get the same results working with her one-on-one. But that helped her free up more space in her business. So now she can take people who want to put their outline together with her guidance, her expertise, and she can direct them to the course, and the course can take care of that work on its own. And she can focus more of her time on the ghostwriting for people, that next phase in their journey. And she can scale her business more, generate more income, get more time back, spend more time with her family, all the things that she wanted. So that's super exciting. I have another client who's a teacher. She's in the teacher field. She actually goes to schools and teaches teachers how to use a specific literary assessment tool. Now she gets paid to physically come into the school and teach those teachers how to use that tool. And so she came to me and said, I'm only one person with only so much time. There's only so far I can travel. I have to raise my family. And she said, but every school and every college needs this training for their teachers. And so she said, I want to turn this into a virtual offer so that I can offer it to people all across the, United States or maybe even beyond. And so that's what her course is going to be doing, taking what she would do in person and turning it into a course so she can offer it to so many other districts for their teachers. I have an actor who has created a course to help other actors get better, more auditions and book more gigs, a dietitian with a course on nutrition, a friend who has a course on intermittent fasting, a friend who has a course to teach someone the skills to be a virtual assistant to entrepreneurs like me. Literally, I dare you to challenge me if you don't think that you could create a course with what you do, what you sell, or what you know. And if you're on YouTube, I'm going to have you hold me to this. If you are unsure what you could create your own course on, I want you to, in the comments, tell me what you do now or what you sell and who your ideal customer is, what they want. And then I will help you come up with a course based on what you do. Okay. Challenge accepted. So hold me to it. Use that comments on YouTube. If you're listening, you can hop over to YouTube. And leave that there. I also have another podcast episode that you might find really valuable. It's called How to Decide What Your Course Should Be About. So you'll find that really helpful if you're feeling a little bit stumped even after this. But hopefully listening to the rest of this episode, you're going to get some ideas on, oh, I could do this. That would work perfectly. Okay. My network marketers that come to me, they want to create a course. Either there's two scenarios. Either the network marketers that are drawn to me have another business outside of their network marketing affiliate promoting those products, and they want to get that business online and create a course around that business so they have more time to do both of the things. Or the other type of network marketers that come to me want to create a course that promotes the products that they are selling through their affiliate program. And this would work for any type of affiliate, not even just network marketing. So for example, a Get Fit or home gym course could draw people in that would also want the health products that they sell. Or a healthy living course could promote oils and other wellness products. A yoga course could promote yoga pants or yoga clothes that you might be an affiliate for. So this is also not just limited to one-on-one services or turning into courses, or affiliate programs turning into courses. If you have a physical product that you make and sell, maybe on Etsy, you could 100% have a course as well. So here's a couple examples. If you create affordable jewelry, and you love talking about style, your audience follows your stories and your reels because you talk about style in affordable ways, you could create a course on styling, or a course that's like teaches people how to create, 30 outfits without leaving your closet. So a course that would teach them how to create new styles within their closet. And along the way, you are also promoting your jewelry, or they're being introduced to you through this styling course. You know that they're budget conscious, and then you have affordable jewelry that just, accentuates styling. So it's kind of the perfect marriage. If you sell wood wall art, let's say, you could do a course on styling your home. So people could come to you and learn about styling, decorating, and then you have this beautiful art that you also sell to style. I've seen someone who sells products to organize their home, and they've got a course on organizing their pantry, and then they promote the organizational product. So literally, again, I dare you to challenge me with what you do, what you sell, who your audience is, what they want, and I will help you come up with a course. Okay. So now, will these people purchase courses that are $500 to learn how to make 30 outfits out of, the clothes that they have in their closet? Probably not, but you could make a little extra money on your course, and you could use it as a lead magnet to draw in new customers for your products-based business. Okay. So see how taking someone's knowledge or skills and their service and creating it into a digital course around that works. Hopefully that's giving you a little bit of clarity on what you could do for you and your business, okay? To create something and then sell it over and over and over again. Now, the benefit to offering a course is just that. You can create the course and then you can sell it and forget about it with an evergreen funnel. So really your main ongoing focus then moving forward is marketing that course and making sure that new eyes are on it and then people are purchasing the course. So that's a benefit. Here's a con. It takes a little bit more time to set up on the front end, but the pro is that once the content is all created, there isn't much to continue to create unless you need to update that course for some reason. Also, a huge pro could be setting it up to be an evergreen system, which I mentioned before, which means you can create, an opt-in pitch funnel that leads your prospects to the sale all through automation. Another con is that because it's a one and done fee, you will need to continuously find new students for your course to continue generating income every day, every week, every month. So you'll be basically focusing your time on driving traffic to that funnel so that people go through that funnel and purchase your course. And so that's where your energy is really focused. Or you'll have to create new products that they can purchase, because once they purchase the course, the income is done with that. You need new products to sell to generate more income. Okay. A pro is that it is a super valuable asset to your business, not only for lifestyle. Remember, we're saving time by creating a course, but also for generating more income in your business and serving more people. And I love that part. If you're watching on YouTube and you got into your business to help people to change their lives and others around you for the better, tell me in the comments. Say service. I love to see who leads with service. That's my driving force for this business, why I created this podcast that is free for you. I love getting, the messages thanking me, telling me how my podcast literally helped them launch their business when they lost their business in COVID. Yes, that really happened. I had Crystal on the podcast to talk about her journey. But that stuff really lights me up and it keeps me moving through the tough days. So, if I've helped you in any way, I always love hearing about it. Taking your one-on-one service, turning it into a course is a great way to save time because you won't be trading that time for money long-term. So it's a great way to get more time back once the course is created. Amelia was a great example of that. And of course, you have the ability to scale easier when you can serve more people, even if it is at a much lower price point. So let's imagine that you are doing one-on-one services and you can only take 5 private clients a month and they're paying you $1,000 each. So that's, I can do math, $5,000 a month for this private coaching. And you basically take your one-on-one service and you turn it into a course and you charge $300 for the course. Instead of $1,000 per person, it's $300, right? And you would need 17 people to make up that $5,000. So 17 is more than 5, but you could take as many people as you wanted because it's a course, you've created it, you've done the work, and you can sell it to as many people as you want. So if you got 34 people to purchase that course, then you've made $10,000. And because the course was already created, you didn't have to spend any extra time coaching and creating between 17 people and 34 people, right? That's the magic of course creation. Let me be straight, just because you create a course, doesn't mean you have to stop doing your one-on-one service. In fact, I think it's actually a really great compliment. If you love doing one-on-one, you could take a few clients or whatever your schedule allows, and then you can use the course as maybe the downsell to your private coaching, or when you're maxed out, you could direct people to, hey, but I have this course, which will help you do the same thing. So you can do that, right? So you could take your 5 private clients and make that $5,000 because they're paying you each $1,000. And you could also have 10 people doing the course because you were maxed out. They wanted to get started. And so you could make an extra $3,000 on top of that. See how those could even work together if you didn't want to necessarily give up the one-on-one. So for me, my waitlist for private coaching started getting longer and I wasn't able to serve as many people as I wanted to help them get their business off the ground running right now. And so that was what helped me decide what I was going to start building next to offer in my product suite, right? So that's just kind of how my product suite has evolved over time, finding that need, solving my problems, solving your problems. And then here you go, the next thing, is released. So is a course right for you and your business? That's the question. If you have a service or you provide and you can turn that into a standalone course and still get people the results, then you can consider it. If you want to do the work up front and do all the creation up front and have it to offer again and again and again, then maybe a course is right for you. If you are willing to spend the energy finding new clients over and over and over again to buy your course, then it could be a really great option. Okay, so think about those. Just let that sink in for just a second. We're going to move on to talk about memberships, and then you're going to be able to really decide which one is going to be best for you. So a membership is where you present an offering and then someone pays you every single month for that offering. Same thing as a subscription-based pricing, service, product, whatever. This is not a new concept. We've been, doing subscriptions since way back when I was a child for newspaper subscriptions, and they'd throw that newspaper on your front door, magazine subscriptions. However, now subscriptions are super popular. They're everywhere. Everyone's doing a subscription. You're like, yes, everyone has a subscription-based model, but it's okay. Netflix, Spotify, your apps, Canva, we're all paying subscriptions for those, right? It's nothing new. So a subscription usually allows you to access a library of content, and if you cancel, then you lose that access. Or it's a membership where you put out new content every month. And that's why people are sticking around and paying every month, because they need that next thing that you're offering, that next thing that you are releasing. So think about what you have to offer. And does this type of model make sense? Do you have the ability to continuously create content ongoing? Netflix allows you to access their old content, and they put out new content to keep you on their membership. So my other business, Grow Workspace, we have a similar model. So you can sign up for our membership and you can get 3 years plus worth of marketing material, almost 4 now. And then we create new content every single month with relevant, top of market material to keep people coming back every single month paying their membership. So for example, monthly newsletters we create for them. We modify the newsletter every month. It correlates to the season, to the company events that they're promoting. So someone who wants the newsletter template will pay every single month to get that new updated, relevant template. Okay, when we started the membership, we didn't have a huge library of content like we do now. So our price started much lower and it raised over time and as the content library grew. So don't think that you need to have a ton of content to get your membership started. And in fact, that's one of the perks. You can get it started pretty quickly. So also people offer and join memberships for ongoing support. Is what you provide something that would be really beneficial for ongoing support for your community, like continuous coaching? So unlike a course where you're just teaching one thing that's useful at maybe one stage in their business or on a very specific topic, a membership could offer more ongoing support to your community. And that's exactly what, my membership is for this coaching brand. It's to provide ongoing training and support for people who've launched a course or launched a membership and want to scale. So the pros for a membership, the benefits of a membership, oftentimes you don't need to spend a lot of time upfront generating content because it will be ongoing process so that you can create content each month versus heavy loading content creation up front. Now, I do recommend, as a little side tip, that you think 12 months out and you come up with things that you're going to create over the next 12 months. You don't have to spend the time creating them, but you at least have an idea of where you're going to take your people over the next year. Now, another pro is reoccurring revenue. This is why so many people want to do memberships. It's as long as they're subscribed, they're paying for it every month, right? So unlike a course where you take that one payment and then they're done, or maybe it's a payment plan over 2 payments and then they're done, with a subscription model, you're generating income every single month. And it will start compounding if you're also putting in the effort to find new members, which of course I recommend that you do because there's always a little bit of churn at least. A con to membership, the downside is that you have to keep coming up with new content to keep them around, or you have to make yourself available, or you basically have to be doing something consistently to keep people paying. Right? Some people have memberships where it just gives closer access to you. Kajabi now with their podcast feature allows you to sell a private podcast for a subscription. And there's even things with Apple Podcasts that they're doing also, like total random side note, where you can now have people paying to listen to your podcast, I think without ads or something. Anyway, that was a total random side note, but now you have that information. Okay. So anyway, either way, those subscriptions, memberships, you get paid every single month, but you have to create that new content every month. Whether it's content in your membership site or a new podcast episode, because they're subscribing, paying to your podcast, whatever it is. Okay. Con. Some people hate subscriptions, customers, that is. They do not want to have to pay every single month. So they will be drawn more to a one-time course option. Also, hint, hint, it's great to have an annual payment option for membership. So people can just take care of one payment at one time and just think about it once a year. So another little side tip for you. Another con is that because everyone is on a million subscriptions, Netflix, Spotify, I mean, my list is very long with things I pay for every month. People keep track of those. And when budget gets tight, they go through their list of subscriptions first and they say, which ones can I cut? Because that will save me every single month. So you have to make sure that you are doing what you need to do to keep your members getting the results that you promised and keeping engaging them and giving them the great content that they want so that they will stay. Otherwise, you don't have the reoccurring income of a membership. So knowing what you know now, which do you think would be best for your business and your lifestyle? Think about what type of work you do. Is it better suited in a course where the content is bundled up in one thing, they pay you a one-time fee, they get that content, they do that training, and they're done? Or is it better suited with maybe ongoing support or new content every month in the subscription model? Think about your customer. Do they prefer a course, one and done, or do they prefer membership? Something that they, look forward to every month, something where they can get ongoing support. And then think about your lifestyle. Would it be better for you to crank out the work that it takes to put a course together, set up that evergreen funnel, or would you rather do little each month, but be consistently and support a community ongoing? So now you're faced with a decision to make. What is better for you, course or membership? You can also get creative and combine the two. So when I started Grow Workspace, we started with a course. I had built this business course to help people learn how to build their network marketing business, but I never wanted just a one-time payment. My network marketing business taught me about reoccurring revenue, bringing someone on and having them pay every single month. And so I was like, well, that's what I want. If I just sell this course, I'm not going to have the recurring payment. I'm going to have to find new people all the time. And so what I did was I basically married the two together. I launched a membership site platform, but what they got initially was the course teaching them about building a business. And then the ongoing content was marketing material and ongoing business training to help them save them time so they could market their products easier and teach them how to do that. Right. So I kind of put them together, launched it in a membership. So I went outside the box. I did what felt good for me and my business. It worked really, really well. We've been super successful. The community is amazing. I am so grateful for all of those people. And some of you are probably listening here. I love you guys. So here's my advice to you. Also, why not create a course and a membership for your business? Either go the route that I did with Grow Workspace and you kind of bundle the two together. You have a course to get them started and membership style, and you just charge that membership fee. Or use this episode to decide which one makes sense for you to do first, but really plan to have both. And you don't have to do course before membership. I'm doing membership before course because I have people that have already created courses, already created memberships. They want the ongoing support from me. So sure, I'll launch the membership. And then the course that helps someone create a course or help someone create a membership can come after, to where I can then help people who are before my membership stage, right? And they could take the course and then they could be led into the membership. So it could be membership before course or course before membership, whatever makes sense to you. So create the course that will help bring the right ideal customer in and then provide support with the membership, or launch the membership first for support for a subset of your community and then create the course to lead the other people into your membership. So here's an example of business to consumer. We call that B2C, the example of a course plus a membership idea. So course is yoga for beginners. So this is a yoga teacher who's doing her own business online. She has a mini course to teach you the top 10 most commonly used poses in yoga. So super beginner. And then the course also includes 3 20-minute yoga classes. So course, one-time fee. They learn those 10 poses through guided videos. And then they have 3 20-minute yoga classes. Then a membership that's for those who have gone through that step or are past that beginner stage, and they pay monthly for the membership, and they get access to a monthly workshop to learn a new advanced pose, and then 4 classes in that month that will incorporate the new pose or incorporate poses and a flow that will build the strength to be able to do that new pose. Okay. I'm a yogi, so that sounds like a super cool course and membership idea for me. Okay. So the course will get brand new people. And then the membership, the course will actually prep them for the membership. And after the course, they will go on to the membership, and then send them that way, and they'll be generating recurring revenue from that. Or if you start drawing in people that are not super beginners, they can skip the course and they can go right to membership where you're teaching them new poses, giving classes every month. Okay, so that's one idea. I kind of mentioned before my little product suite. So that's a perfect example of a B2B model, a business to business model. So, having a course on how to create an evergreen course, and then a membership to support a course creator as they're scaling to 6 figures, or a course on creating a $1 million membership, and then the membership to support someone who has a membership site moving forward to scale that membership business. Okay. So see how I'm teaching some specific things in the course, getting people ready for that membership. And then the membership is for ongoing support. And I leverage the two together. So I can either support someone in the very beginning or move them through, or I can grab them where they're at later in the stage and support them with a membership. So first decide if you want to start with a course or a membership based on how you want to offer your content and services. What makes sense for you? What makes sense for the customer? What makes sense for your lifestyle? And then decide if it makes sense to leverage them both to build a more powerful product suite. Now, if you want to learn more about a product suite, I do have another episode, season 3, episode 26. That's with Amanda Colby. And we talk about product suite and signature offers in there. So that's a good episode after this one to also listen to. That's it for the topic today, courses versus membership sites. This topic was, like I mentioned before, brought by an amazing student of mine, which asked the question, which should I do? And so I thought that'd be a great podcast. If you're asking, someone else is wondering. So please, if you have other topics that you want me to talk about, let me know in the comments below. If you're on YouTube, throw out that idea. I'll create a podcast episode on it. Maybe I'll even give you a shout out, or send me an email, support@thechrissychin.com, and let me know you have an idea for a podcast episode because you're dying to learn about that topic, right? If you found this insightful, please leave me a comment on YouTube telling me what you learned about, what maybe, sparked that light bulb. Like I mentioned, challenge me. I'll help you figure out an idea for a course or membership. As always, thank you so much for listening, for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're on YouTube, or even if you're listening on the podcast. If you're on YouTube, hit that bell so you're notified every single week when new episodes and trainings come out. Until next week, take that imperfect action, apply it to your business, and just go. Done is better than perfect. You'll get it done. So I'll see you guys next week. It's been fun hanging. We'll talk later. Until next time, remember, done is better than perfect, my friend, and to channel your inner badass and take imperfect action every single day.